Alright guys, this is my final video. I'm not going to make any more videos from now on. I'm quitting my YouTube career. Just kidding. Yesterday I woke up with one hell of a notification from YouTube Studio and it said that I have received a copyright strike. No, it's not a claim, it's a strike. I'm dead serious about this. And it's right during the holiday season, might I add. I knew it was going to happen at one point in my channel's life, and now that it happened, how do I feel about it? Well, I'm not angry, I'm not very negative about this whole thing, it's just disappointing and hilarious at the exact same time. Because I got striked on a video that was made 3 years ago. No, it wasn't something recent, it's just an old video that I completely forgot about until, well, yesterday. That, by the way, only had 800 views. About 4 likes and no comments, which makes it all the more weird. But the interesting part is that I dug deeper into this and I found something interesting. So let me show you my findings, okay? Let's bust out the sketches. So basically 3 years ago I made a video titled Sonic Cringe Videos, where I talked about a channel called Rainbow Cartoons that made shitty low-budget animations featuring Sonic characters. Now the problem is not the content nor the channel itself, so do not go and harass them, okay? The Vietnamese sweatshop animators are not to blame in this situation. Who is to blame are the license holder and the channel owner, because if we go back to this image, the one who sent the copyright strike is not Rainbow Cartoons, but it's a company by the name of Thoughtful Media, which after one simple search seems to be a rights management company, kind of like Screenwave Media, except it's exclusively operating in Southeastern Asia, which also means that Rainbow Cartoons must be from this part of the world and not from the United States like how they specify on their channel's about page. But the problem is that with the strike, they basically revealed their entire bullshit operation. Because if we go back in time a couple of seconds earlier, the video that got hit by the strike featured Sonic both in the title and in the thumbnail, held a source material that got me striked in the first place featured Sonic the Hedgehog, which is an original trademark character owned by Sega. It's not like Steamboat Willie Mickey, which is in the public domain. Sonic is still a copyrighted character, which means that these people are officially breaking the copyright law, and could even get sued by Sega and Paramount, considering the design is based around the Sonic from the Sonic movie. But then again, they could say their characters are not completely similar to the copyrighted design because they put like clothes on them, which could barely slip under parody and fair use. But my video can also be considered fair use, because I didn't just re-upload the video, I added my commentary giving out constructive criticism. Like, I didn't have a grudge against Rainbow Cartoons nor their rights managers. I simply made this video just to laugh at it and to give them tips for improvement in the future. And besides that, I also added gameplay from that shitty Sonic Simulator game on Roblox and my bits of commentary, which took up more time of the video than the copyrighted material. So my video is protected by fair use, which also means that my video has been fraudulently taken down. Or maybe not, I don't know how copyright rules work in Southeastern Asia. Overall, this situation is another drop of fuel on YouTube's copyright system. It's not the first time and it surely will not be the last time, unless YouTube decides to fix their broken ass copyright system. And I guess content farm channels making videos for children will be temporarily ticked off from my list of video ideas. Simply because I don't want to end up with another copyright strike. I found out that a lot of these channels like to use the copyright tool to take down videos criticizing them, or at least make sure they don't profit from it. Like, previously there was this channel called Ben Bros, which I made a video on and it got like 100,000 views. And then he put a fucking claim on the videos so he can take all the revenue from my video. And there was this popular YouTuber called 𝐄𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐘𝐎𝐍𝐄 that made a video on another Vietnamese Peppa Pig like content farm type channel, and he got threatened by their lawyers or something. So lesson learned, never make videos directly targeting 𝐄𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐘𝐎𝐍𝐄 like animations, because they don't like criticism. They think that somehow you're stealing their views even though the video is considered fair use. God, why did that rhyme so well? And going back to the 𝐄𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐘𝐎𝐍𝐄 controversy, the crazy thing is that the legal response from the content farm team came very quickly. I think like 2 months after the video was uploaded. But in my case, it came out after 3 years since the video's inception. At this point, it had no engagement whatsoever. It didn't even have 1,000 views, no comments whatsoever, and somehow copyright strike over 𝐄𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐘𝐎𝐍𝐿. Right. So in the end, YouTube has not been very great for me this holiday season. So what am I going to do is leave this short video with a Creative Commons license, meaning that you can take it, and if you would make a video in the future about how goddamn broken the YouTube copyright system is, feel free to use this as an example. And if you're still here, consider liking and subscribing to help out a small channel like mine, and stick around for more regularly scheduled silly commentary videos. This was a serious video in comparison to what I normally make, simply because I put my channel on a watch list or something like that. But more videos are gonna come. Don't worry, this won't affect my channel in the long term, but I'll go and continue making more videos on whatever I find interesting, and if I'm not able to finish my Christmas themed video in time for Christmas, then I guess I'll say it right now, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whichever one you go by, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.